how you doing? This is Rosa from Rosa's Resources. Listen, I'm gonna show you. I want to do this video about people that have been sexually abused. That's what I want to talk about today. Okay? But look at my dumplings. I'm trying to make these fried dumplings. I don't know how to make fried dumplings, so I think I put too much of the baking soda in there. First I put too little, now I put too much. This is my second time making it, man. Disappointed, but at least it's soft. For some reason, my mother, I think she used to put butter in there too, but I was just thinking about you gotta put oil and then you gotta put butter. That's too much high cholesterol, right? I just felt like eating some boiled dumpling today. I got my onions and my seasoning ready for my salt fish what may I cook, you know. I just came from church and I don't feel like eating. I don't want outside food. If you know how to cook, why are you gonna get outside food for? Anywho, so let me go into the reason why I'm here today. I didn't plan to do another video because I mean I've been pushing them out. I'm always getting inspiration, right? I just listened to this guy on YouTube, right? He was talking about Queen Latifah, not Queen Latifah, Queen Afrika. If you guys know her, she's a Jamaican artist, right? And she said that her father molested her when she was younger, right? And I guess now, even though she's, I would say like, I'm just guessing her age, but I would say probably she's like late 40s or 50s over there. More like 50 though. I remember growing up with her, so I don't know. But I was just a little puzzled that the gentleman was talking because she decided to take her father to court, right? For the molestation. And I don't know about Jamaican law, but I know in America, there's no statute of limitation that I know of. It used to be, but I know they open up the law for you to tell your story and share your story, you know? Because what people don't understand about psychological abuse of the sexual molestation, what people don't understand is that this thing sit with you for life. I'm talking from experience, guys. I lost my virginity to a family boyfriend at 12 years old, okay? I didn't say anything because I was scared, first of all, and I didn't think they would believe me because that's like the family friend, you know? And they looked up to him so much, so I was scared because I didn't have that. Children at that time was meant to be quiet and don't speak up, so yeah, that's the era that I came from in my household. I'm talking about my experience, you know? So I don't know if somebody can relate and know right now at this point in my life, no, I'm not a victim, but I love when something like this happened. I like to tell my story. I like to share it with people. I'm no longer ashamed, you know what I mean? Because I didn't do anything wrong. I was just a child. So when I'm watching a video, sometimes you gotta check people, you know? When I'm watching the video and the guy is saying that she's hurting her singing career because in Jamaica she shouldn't have came out and said anything about it, I feel like all victims need to tell their story. If they want to tell their story, I don't care if you're 100, tell your story. Get it off your chest. It's a burden. It is a burden, guys. And who is he? I wrote on his page and asked him, who are you to tell this lady not to say anything about her story? He's trying to say when she takes her father to court in Jamaica that she don't have no proof and it's not going to go anywhere. But I'm here to tell you that God is still sitting on the throne. And I'm with you all the way, Queen Afrika. Tell your story. And you know, the father came out like swinging. He came out swinging, saying that he's going to sue. He did sue her, but he came out saying some things about it. But of course, at the time, right, I think what happened is that her father is a giant to her, right? Even like if she was 20, 30, her father is still like a giant to her. So she was just scared, you know? She was scared. You got to give people time to open up and tell their story, because sometimes some things happen. Like you get into a relationship in your marriage or whatever, and then you get triggered. This is what happened to me, you know? But you got to Tell your story. I'm with her all the way. If that's how she feel, I said, yes, I'm standing with her. And so I just asked the guy, like, you know, you don't know the psychological damage. You don't know if she's crying all the time, if she's getting triggered. You don't know, because apparently you haven't been in this situation. And again, guys, it was recent that this Jamaican man came out and was talking about his story of when he was young, how he got abused. And this is so many people's story, you know, because we trust the people that we know to take care of our kids. But the case is, the real case is, sometimes these people abuse your child outside of your presence. That's the truth, you know? So, yeah, you know, don't be quiet. Tell your story. That's what the predator wants. The predator wants you to be quiet. The predator wants to shut you up. The predator wants to silence you. And I said, tell your story. I will not be quiet about this because it happened to me. And when I support women that are survivors, you know, whether they still silent about it or they were brave enough to tell their story. I know how it feels. I've been there, done that, and I know it's something that affects you for a long time until you start healing about it. And also, guys, some people don't go to therapy, but they talk about it, and the more they talk about it, the less it affects them, you know? I don't think you're ever going to get 100% healed from it, but just even talking about it is therapy, you know? If you guys ever want to share your story down here, please be more than welcome to share your story. You know, I like when you guys respectfully talk in the comment. And if anybody come here being disrespectful in my comment, I'm going to block them because that's not the type of page I'm trying to create here. We're here to share stories and learn from each other. That's what my page is all about. And for you guys to get the resource that you need, you know, whether it's domestic violence or, you know, going to events, places to go, whatever it is, you know, I'm here to help. Look, so I'm cooking and I invited my friend. I told him he could come get something to eat. Sometimes I think I want to do prepaid food and sell them because I like cooking. I like cooking. Why are you going to go out and order food when you know how to cook? You're a good cook. Cook that food. Anyway, but yeah, it really disturbs, especially, you know, men always think they're going to be quiet because a lot of guys got molested too by females, babysitters, mother friends, grandmother, mothers, you know, and they think they're not going to say anything because it looks bad on a man. No, it don't. You were molested too, okay? You know, I can't tell you how much men I talk to that think that's cool. They think that's cool. That's funny to me. Not funny in the sense of being funny, but, you know. So anyway, when you're doing this, you need to use the tissue to seep up some of that oil. Yeah, man. He just triggered me. You get triggered, you know? You get triggered in a domestic violence. If you were a survivor, you get triggered, you know? If it's a child molest, whatever the trigger is about whatever the topic is, you get triggered, guys. People get triggered, you know? You just got to know. It's a better way. You just learn to manage it, you know? After a while, you just learn how to manage that thing. This is how they look. Look at spinners. You know? I'm going to perfect it. I'm going to get better. This is my second time making. I know how to make the boiled dumpling, but the fried dumpling, I could build up a little more, you know? But it's okay. Sure. That's what I'm telling you, man. Share your story and stop acting like you're so perfect, because you're not. We're not perfect people. You know? But anyway, so that's my story, guys. I'm just here cooking. And I also made some boiled potato and some corns and stuff. Yeah, enjoy cooking. Enjoy doing what you do, you know? Yeah, man. That's all I gotta say. Why bother, let me take this one. Why bother order food when you could cook your nice food and you could have leftovers, you know what I'm saying? You can invite people over. It's not hard to cook. Go on YouTube and learn if you didn't learn. Anyway, guys, yeah, it was a triggering moment for me. But anywho, enjoy the rest of your evening.